Hey everyone, welcome back to Vital. Today we're talking about a subject that's super important for anyone over 50, your diet. You might already know that as we age, our bodies change. But did you know that these changes also mean we need to adjust our diet? It's true. Eating the right foods can make a huge difference in how you feel, your energy levels, and even how you age. So if you're over 50 and want to stay healthy and feeling your best, stick around. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future health tips. Let's kick things off with a big one. Sugary drinks. We're talking soda, sweetened juices, sports drinks, the works. Now these might be tempting, but trust me, they're no friend to someone over 50. Why? Well, as we age, our metabolism naturally slows down. This means our bodies aren't as efficient at burning calories as they used to be. What happens when you overload your system with sugar? You guessed it, those extra calories get stored as fat, leading to weight gain. And it's not just about the number on the scale. Excess sugar can increase your risk of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and other health problems that become even more important to avoid as we get older. Remember, ditching the sugary drinks is one of the simplest yet most effective changes you can make for your health after 50. Next up, let's talk about processed meats. We're talking bacon, sausage, deli meats, hot dogs, basically anything that's been cured, smoked, or preserved with added chemicals. Now, I know these meats can be tasty and convenient, but they're loaded with sodium, saturated fat, and preservatives that can wreak havoc on your health, especially as you get older. High sodium intake is linked to high blood pressure, a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. And speaking of heart health, those saturated fats in processed meats, they can raise your LDL cholesterol, the bad kind that clogs your arteries. So what's the bottom line? Limit your intake of processed meats as much as possible. Opt for lean protein sources like fish, chicken, beans, lentils, and tofu instead. Let's talk about salt, or more specifically, high-sodium foods. Salt makes everything taste better, but our bodies only need a small amount to function properly. Too much can lead to health problems, especially as we age. Our blood vessels become less flexible and kidneys less efficient. A high-sodium diet increases blood volume and strains the heart. This can lead to high blood pressure, heart attack, and stroke. Cut back on sodium without losing flavor. Read food labels and choose low-sodium options. Cook at home to control salt intake. Fried foods, a crispy path to health problems. Let's be honest, who doesn't love the occasional fried treat? But as we get older, those crispy indulgences can come with some not-so-pleasant consequences for our health. Fried foods are typically high in calories, unhealthy fats, and often loaded with sodium, making them a triple threat to our well-being as we age. When we fry foods, they absorb a significant amount of oil, which is often high in saturated and trans fats. These unhealthy fats can raise our LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, and lower our HDL cholesterol, the good kind, increasing our risk of heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular problems. Additionally, the high-calorie content of fried foods can contribute to weight gain, which further exacerbates age-related health risks. So what's the solution? Enjoy fried foods sparingly. Instead of deep frying, try healthier cooking methods like baking, grilling, roasting, or stir-frying. Refined carbs, a roller coaster for your blood sugar. Now, let's talk about refined carbs. These are the sneaky culprits hiding in white bread, white rice, pastries, sugary cereals, and many processed foods. Unlike their whole grain counterparts, refined carbs have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients, leaving behind a starchy substance that can wreak havoc on your blood sugar levels, especially as you get older. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating blood sugar. When you eat refined carbs, they're quickly broken down into sugar and absorbed into your bloodstream, causing a rapid spike in blood glucose levels. This can lead to energy crashes, mood swings, and over time, increase your risk of insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and even heart disease. So, what's the solution? Choose whole grains over refined carbs whenever possible. Opt for whole wheat bread, brown rice, quinoa, oats, and other fiber-rich options. Alcohol. Moderation is key after 50. Let's talk about alcohol. Now, I'm not here to tell you to give up happy hour completely, but as we age, it's important to be mindful of our alcohol consumption and understand how it can affect our health. While moderate alcohol intake has been linked to some health benefits, excessive drinking can have serious consequences, especially for those over 50. As we get older, our bodies become more sensitive to the effects of alcohol. Our liver, which is responsible for metabolizing alcohol, may not function as efficiently, leading to a slower breakdown of alcohol in our system. This means that the effects of alcohol can last longer and be more pronounced as we age. So, what's the key? Moderation is crucial. If you choose to drink, do so in moderation. For healthy adults, that means up to 1 drink per day for women and up to 2 drinks per day for men. Let's talk about dairy. While dairy products can be good sources of calcium and vitamin D, which are important for bone health, it's essential to choose wisely, especially as we age. High-fat dairy products like full-fat milk, cheese, butter, and ice cream can be high in saturated fat, which can negatively impact our cholesterol levels and increase the risk of heart disease. As we get older, our metabolism naturally slows down, making it easier to gain weight, especially if we're consuming a diet high in saturated fat. Additionally, some people become more sensitive to lactose, the sugar found in dairy products, as they age, leading to digestive discomfort, bloating, and gas. Opt for low-fat or fat-free dairy products, such as skim milk, low-fat yogurt, and part-skim cheese, to reap the nutritional benefits without the added saturated fat. You can also explore plant-based milk alternatives like almond milk, soy milk, or oat milk, many of which are fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Caffeine. Enjoy in moderation for restful sleep. Let's talk about caffeine. That morning cup of coffee or afternoon tea can be a welcome pick-me-up, but as we age, it's important to be mindful of our caffeine intake and its potential effects on our health. While moderate caffeine consumption is generally considered safe for most adults, excessive caffeine intake can interfere with sleep, especially as we get older. As we age, our sleep patterns naturally change, and we may find it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep throughout the night. Caffeine can exacerbate these age-related sleep disturbances, leading to insomnia, daytime fatigue, and difficulty concentrating. Enjoy caffeine in moderation and be mindful of the timing of your intake. Limit your consumption to earlier in the day and avoid caffeine close to bedtime to prevent sleep disruptions. You can also explore decaffeinated options or switch to herbal teas, which are naturally caffeine-free. Artificial sweeteners, a not-so-sweet deal for gut health. Let's talk about artificial sweeteners. They're often marketed as healthier alternatives to sugar, promising guilt-free sweetness without the calories. But as we age, it's important to be aware that artificial sweeteners may not be as harmless as they seem, especially when it comes to our gut health. Emerging research suggests that artificial sweeteners may disrupt the balance of our gut bacteria, potentially leading to digestive issues, inflammation, and even metabolic disturbances. So, what's the bottom line? While artificial sweeteners may seem appealing for reducing sugar intake, it's best to consume them sparingly or avoid them altogether. Focus on incorporating natural sources of sweetness into your diet, such as fruits, berries, and spices like cinnamon. Red meat. Enjoy in moderation for heart health. Let's talk about red meat. Red meat is a good source of protein and iron, but moderation is key. Processed red meat like bacon and sausage can increase health risks. It's high in saturated fat, raising LDL cholesterol and heart disease risk. Enjoy red meat in moderation and choose lean cuts. Use healthier cooking methods like grilling or baking. Explore plant-based proteins like beans and tofu. So there you have it, 10 foods to avoid or limit after 50. Remember, making small changes to your diet can have a big impact on your health and well-being as you age. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more health tips. And be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. In the comments below, share your thoughts on these dietary tips. Have you made any of these changes yourself? What are your go-to healthy foods after 50? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments.